Hi everyone, and welcome to Fit with Coach Kat. Today's workout we are doing a bit of core, a little bit of legs. It's all body weight. You can do it anywhere, anytime to work on both your strength and your fitness. So let's begin. We are going to start today's workout like we do every workout by connecting our breath to our pelvic floor. So when you're ready, take a seat. And we're going to take a deep breath in, and as we exhale, we're going to squeeze our pelvic floor. So inhale, relax, exhale, squeeze. Inhale, relax, exhale, squeeze. So you want to inhale, relax, and exhale, squeeze. Inhale, relax, exhale, squeeze. Don't worry if this is tricky for you. It always is until you do it a fair few times. So it's just practice connecting your breath with your pelvic floor. From there, we're going to stand up, get to the back of your mat if you have one. Otherwise, we're just going to step our left leg forward, put our right hand on the ground, and we're going to go into the world's greatest stretch. So you want to try and get your elbow as far down to the ground as possible, and then open your chest up to the sky, reaching your arm all the way round. This is a fantastic hip opener, warms you up through the thoracic spine. Your back may crack a few times. It truly is the world's greatest stretch, and we will always do it. In a few reps time, you're going to place both hands on the ground and step back to plank, and then we're going to swap over. So step your right leg forward, keep your left hand in line with it, and now we're trying to get our elbow as low as we can and then open all the way up to the sky. Keep your arms and your legs nice and straight. Push back into downward facing dog. From there, we're going to come into a hover of a bear crawl. So you push into downward facing dog and then come down into a 4-point kneeling position, but your knees don't touch the ground. You're just hovering there. So push back into downward dog, straight legs, and then bend your legs into a hover. You don't want your knees to touch the ground. You want your back to be completely straight, like I could put a cup of tea on top of it. We've got 4 more to go. We've got 2 more, and then we're going to go into a high plank position and do some shoulder taps. So this is your last one. Come up into high plank and reach your right hand to your left shoulder and left hand to right shoulder. Try and keep your hips nice and still. Your chest facing the ground. 1 more, and now stand up. Now we're going to go into our series working our legs, and we're going to start off with 10 bodyweight squats. So make sure your feet are hip width apart. Send your bum back and down. Keep your chest up and work through the squats. Got 5 to go. Last one, and now we're going to work through a squat and reverse lunge pulse series. So do a squat, step your left leg back, your right leg back into reverse lunges. Now we're going to do 2 squats, and we're going to step our left leg back for 2 reps, and then our right leg back for 2 reps. And now we're going to do 3 squats, making sure our butt goes all the way down to the ground. Then you're going to step your left leg back for 3 reverse lunges. Make sure your back knee touches the ground. And then we're going to step our right leg back for 3 reverse lunges. Now we're going to go into 4 bodyweight squats. Keep that chest up nice and proud. Try and stay in time with me. Make sure your knees are traveling out over your toes. Left leg back. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Step it in and get your right leg back. You can place your hand on your hips to help balance if you want. This is our last round. 5. Nice deep squats. Now step back, left leg. Swap it over to the right leg. Well done. Now we're going to step it in and go straight into our single leg RDLs. So we're going to focus on our left leg first. So you want your right leg to be used as a balance. Put all your weight through your left leg. Hinge at your hips. Send your butt back. Make sure your back is completely straight. There's a slight bend in your knee. All your weight will be pushing through your left heel right now. Your right leg is purely there for a little bit of support. Send that glute as far back as you can. Imagine there's a wall behind you and you're trying to touch your bum to the wall. From there, we're going to step our right leg back into a reverse lunge and then hold it in a high knee position. So we're going to get that back knee touching the ground and then hold it for a second at the top. We've got 2 more reps and then we're going to go straight to the single leg RDLs on our right leg. So plant your right leg down, use your left leg as balance. You're going to send your hips back and then stand upright. You want there to be a slight bend in your knee and that your hips and your bottom are touching that imaginary wall behind you. You've got 1 more rep and then we're going to go straight into our reverse lunges with the hold at the top. So make sure your back knee touches the ground behind you. When you are in this top position, you want to use your core to help you balance by pulling your belly button in towards your spine. Try and make it one fluid movement from the top position back down to that reverse lunge. Now we're going to go into some bodyweight good mornings with a T-raise. So place your feet hip distance apart, hinge at your hips, send your hips and your glutes back into that hip hinge position, and then as you hinge over, you're going to raise your arms up by your ears, squeezing your shoulder blades back and down for 2 reps, and then stand back up. When you are doing the good morning, make sure your back is nice and straight. You may feel a slight stretch along your hamstrings and then squeeze your glutes as you stand up. Now we're going to move on to some core exercises, starting with a balance. So place your left leg on the ground, shift all your body weight onto your left leg and raise your right knee up to a 90-degree angle. Focus on something 1 meter to 2 meters in front of you on the floor. Have your arms out by your side in a T position and pull that belly button in. You're going to be using your core a lot to hold this position. We're going to be here for 20 seconds in total, and then we're going to swap sides. And now swap sides. Keep your arms out straight by your side. Shift all your weight onto your right leg and hold your left leg in the air at a 90-degree angle. Well done. Place your hands up by your ears, elbows nice and wide, and we're going to go through some standing alternating crunches. Bring your knee as high up to your elbow as you can. Two more reps and then I'm going to get you to hit the deck, and we're going to finish our core series on the ground. So walk to the back of your mat if you have one, place your hands down on the ground, and we're going to walk out into high plank and then push back to downward facing dog. From here we're going to go down dog into knees to elbows. So bum up in the air into down dog, come forward into high plank, bring your right knee to your right elbow, left knee to left elbow. This is your last rep. Bring those knees all the way into your elbows and then push back to downward facing dog. In this position, we're going to go through some shoulder taps. Right hand to right shoulder, left hand to left shoulder. Keep that bum nice and high and those legs straight. One more rep and then we're going to do some hand release push-ups. So drop your knees to the ground, lay all the way down, place your hands underneath your shoulders. From there you're going to raise your hands up off the ground to the side and then push up into a high plank. These are called hand release push-ups. So you can do them on your knees if you wish, or you can challenge yourself and do the next 7 reps up onto your toes. Well done everyone, we are now on to our very last exercise. So back into high plank position, make sure your hands are directly underneath your shoulders, and we are going to do mountain climbers. So run it out with me. Right knee to right elbow, left knee to left elbow. Keep going. This is your last exercise, you can do it, you're so strong, keep going until I say stop. Well done everyone, you are done for today. Well done. Thank you for joining me in this fun workout. Let me just bring Hanky over so he can say hello. please make sure you subscribe to my channel. Give me some feedback. I'm so open to hearing about what you liked and what you didn't like. Leave a comment below. And if you do this workout, please tag me at Fit with Coach Kat on Insta. I look forward to seeing you guys next time for another fun workout.